Welcome back, you beauties. Thank you so much for keeping it dialed in as we approach the final hour of the show. So much to get through this morning. We've forgotten about the cricket, and it is going down in Lahore. It was a dramatic day yesterday. 16 wickets fell. In fact, 15 of them to spin, as you'd kind of expect. And that, as Tony de Zorzie's gritty 100 gave South Africa a fighting chance in a chaotic first test. And as the fans, we are loving it. But with a tough fourth innings chase ahead today, the Proteas still have it all to do on a deteriorating Gaddafi Stadium pitch that, yes, is turning. And joining us to unpack it all is sports coach Nathaniel Adams. Thank you so much, buddy. Good to have you here. I would imagine as a coach, you must love it when you see players shining, but it also gives you some drama that you can go back and tell the team and show them, this is what you do, this is how you do it. Yeah. Man, we've been given everything in this space. So I'm going to ask first, Tony de Zorzie, it always feels like he's always in form. But no one else is. Whenever he gets his moment to shine, often it's set against this kind of challenge. What was it about his innings that stood out, man, for you?
Honestly, the grit that he showed on a tough wicket, spinners that are, I mean, they just come in at you all the time. And the reviews, I mean, he survived so many reviews and, you know, honestly, just the fight that he showed.
And that's, I suppose, something you would want to teach younger players, that often it's the failures building up to a point that allow you to be able to keep in that mindset. Because to have the rug pulled out from underneath his feet, like you say, like 3 or 4 times, he thought he was going to go. And then to stay in there, Ryan Rickleton in there with him. How do they approach today? Because these are 2 explosive, expressive players. You kind of don't want to hold them back. But we don't have a lot of breathing room around them. How do they attack this?
Yeah, look, it's going to be tough on a wicket that's turning even more than it has before. I just think you have to be positive.
Yeah.
You have to
back yourself.
Yeah, back yourself. Go in it with a mindset where I'm going to score runs. Otherwise, if you get yourself in a bubble and you get yourself stuck, and it's not going to go down well.
We saw that on both sides. What happened to Pakistan? I mean, they seem to be up for it. In the first innings, it felt like this was going to be a tussle royale. It's changed the narrative. Was that us or was that him?
I think it's a bit of both, eh? I think, you know, honestly, we showed some fight in that second innings. We bowled better lines, better links. The spinners, I mean, Mutasami, brilliant, honestly.
Let's talk about him for a second. Where's this kid come from? To step in the subcontinent at this level and make the locals look like they haven't used that pitch. This is, I mean, kudos to the management team for building the team to this point and getting him into that space. But this is a bowler on another level.
I mean, he's loving the conditions. As a spinner, you are loving that.
I doubt he's ever bowled on a pitch like this before.
It's giving you all the assistance that you want. So, I mean, he's just been brilliant, honestly.
And we need the spin component for the 5 days. We've got to have that lockdown. When we look at the strength of India at the moment, the strength of Pakistan, it's not out-and-out spin anymore. So if you can have a bit of a balanced attack like South Africa really does at the moment. I like the fact that we've got a bit of middle order now. This is starting to feel like a 90s Proteas team in terms of having a bit of quick, a bit of beef, the big all-rounders. You've got a little bit of everything. Is this our best white ball team? How are you feeling about the test space? Because we've got a few teams brewing in the mix at the moment.
Well, we have a lot of young players coming through, which is exciting for South African standpoint.
Yeah,
we
man.
need that. And I just think the mindset has shifted. We're a bit more positive going into games. You know, we don't have that where we just go into our shell. We express ourselves. And I think you need that in this day and age. You need a team like that.
You're seeing it across all sports, and you must love coaching because of this kind of nature. Kids often don't know what they shouldn't be able to do. So when you get young players who are brimming with confidence, who have come out of the local league or maybe been given their shot and delivered, they don't know that they're in Pakistan, playing
Yeah.
against one of the best test teams in the world on home turf. You're not supposed to win. You're not supposed to express yourself, but these youngsters do.
Yeah.
It feels like we are coming through a rebuilding phase, in a sense, across all three boards. Do you think we've got the balance right from our one day, our T20, and our test? Because the ecosystem needs to inform. One part needs to support the other. Do you think we've got that click right now?
I think we're heading in the right
there,
direction.
yeah.
Especially across all the formats. And a lot of our players can play all the formats, which is important because now you have consistency as well.
You can carry form across.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. I don't think we had it previously, but now it's like, you get 3-4 really good players and you don't need to change teams.
But it also takes a bit of the individual pressure off, because that's also the South African way. We love our big hitters, but then it becomes an expectation that these guys are going to do it. In your heart of hearts, have we got this today?
Oh, it's tough, eh?
It's close on 250 runs, I think, or 240 or something odd that we've got to get today. We've got some bullets in the chamber, so to speak, in terms of that middle order. Are we going to get across the line?
Well, as a South African fan, you'd hope so.
Yes, we are.
You'd hope so.
I know Ryan has been taking his moments, and so we expect Ryan Rickleton to do what he does, but I think Tony Dezorzi has earned the right to have his moment, have his flowers, so to speak, and to do it set against this backdrop, against these spinners on that pitch, it's going to be, I think, a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. So, buddy, thank you so much. Welcome to the family, my friend. Great to have Nathaniel with us, and good luck to the Proteas. We'll watch that space.